the religious practice of celebrating my blood and flesh, I don't agree with it at all, and never have agreed with it even in the spirit world. It was something that was instituted after my death, and it wasn't instituted by me as was claimed. And it focuses far too much on myself and my life, rather than what is on the real saving of the soul, which is to do with God's love entering the soul. And so further gospel revisionists modified these things to line them up with the Pauline philosophies from what would be called the Old Testament of the Bible, trying to marry up why the Israelites had sacrifices or blood sacrifices for sin, and then it was then attributed that I was then the saviour of man's sin. And that obviously is not correct either. As you will find, any of you will find as soon as you pass, that any sins that you have not paid for at the time of your passing, you will still be paying for when you've passed. So all of those teachings are not based on truth, and they weren't teachings that I taught in the first century either.